Today we're doing a flight with the iFlight Afterburner 5 with an Insta360 camera mounted on top. The 360 shoots 8K and you can reframe the footage in post. I'll also take you through a tutorial with the Insta360 Studio app to show how I reframe the footage to get the best views. What's going on? It's Mark. We're about to do another flight, this time with the iFlight Afterburner 5. And as you can see, I do have an Insta360 One X4 attached to the front. I was flying it yesterday and basically I had it tilted back. This time I'm going to have it tilted forward. I'm hoping that this is not going to cause problems with the balance, but I'm hoping with this angle you'll be able to see the front of the drone with the O3 air unit and the front of the props a little more clear. Anyway, let's get this baby up in the sky. All right, it's all good now. Wow, you can really see that Insta360 in the frame. Let's test the beeper one more time. Pre-arming. Let's arm this baby. All right, here we go. All right, in angle mode, it seems to be okay. It is heavier, you can tell. The test is air. Whoa, perfect. Well, this is crazy. It's totally kind of like in the frame. Getting a little bit of link quality issues. Yeah, that thing is dipping so hard. It's like right nearly in the center of the frame. But the handling seems to be okay. I'm gonna try to do some moves here before I take it over the little lake. But yeah, this thing is amazing. All right, let's take it over here. Wow. This is so great. Link quality seems to be okay. Sometimes I have some issues. Wow. Look at those clouds. This is amazing. I'm gonna hold my controller up a little bit more just in case. But this is super sweet. Let's drop in right here. All right, so super happy right now. I'm at 3.7. I'm basically flying this with the Z2200 milliamp lithium polymer battery. And you know, if I have the GoPro, I can get about 10 minutes on this. So the fact that I'm actually able to fly this thing with it, you know, totally sticking out in the front where I thought the balance would be all messed up. It's actually okay, there's me. Oh yeah, look at this thing. And this O3 air unit, you know, even though everybody's all about the O4, this thing is still pretty solid. You know, it's not as super crisp as obviously as the O4 Pro, but it does the job. And you know, with this drone, we've got props in frame because it's an X, a true X. So you don't necessarily need the camera feed for you know, your videos, because you want to actually get rid of it and use the 360. So I'm really hoping this 360 stuff is going to look good. For the 360, I'm actually flying 8K at 30 frames a second. So I'm hoping it's going to look pretty sweet. Whoa, look at these birds. Okay, switching it to angle mode. I'm gonna back it in, take it in for landing. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect landing with the 360 completely toppling over the front. So let's check this out. Okay, that was a really epic flight with the iFlight Afterburner 5 with the Insta360 One X4 fully tilted to the front. You know, Antigravity is going to be coming out. It's a partnership with Insta360, and everybody's looking forward to see that. You know, I've been doing 360 and drone work for so long, and to combine the two, kind of like I'm doing with this, but to be able to use your goggles to look around and, you know, not see the drone at all is going to be a whole game changer. Really looking forward to that. But yeah, this thing, iFlight Afterburner, I mean, the balance, like I said, is so perfect. And even with this, you know, insane 360 sticking out, it's actually pretty nice, you know, when you're flying. Yeah, iFlight Afterburner 5 with the 360 is definitely an amazing time. Until the next flight, good times. All right, guys, I'm going to show you quickly how I actually am editing this 360 video. You can see the Insta360 Studio right here. I'm going to double click it. And what that does is it actually opens up the software. And what I'm going to do is actually load in the clip that you're watching, which is right here. Load it in right there. It opens up. And as you can see, now I have a ton of keyframes already set because this is the one I edited. But basically, you have the freedom to edit and maneuver the camera any way you like in a 360 fashion. But as you can see, if I zoom in, you can see how I set keyframes, right? These things, it's hard to tell. What I'm doing is basically repositioning it so it's in the front. But I think right here is when I switch it. If I pause, if I wanted to add another keyframe right here, you can. Essentially, say I'm like right here in the middle, I wanted it to go right there, and I wanted the drone to zoom out like that. Click a keyframe, say I want to rotate it so then it's actually a little more in frame. I step back, you'll see it turns, goes here, and switches back. Now that's kind of annoying because that's not like the smoothest, but you get the idea. It's kind of like what I've been doing throughout this whole video that you're watching. I'll quickly show you a new one just so you can see, so it's easier to understand. I'll put this thing in here. Now say I want to set some keyframes for this flight. Put the drone in the middle, set a keyframe. I can actually copy that keyframe, so I put it over here. It's the exact same keyframe. As you can see, the drone is actually flying though, so you know, from here to here, say I want to adjust it so the drone's right there, you know, keep it in. You can do that. It's still moving, so you want to keep it in frame. So that's why you end up having to make a lot of keyframes, especially if you're trying to reposition it as it's flying. So now if you watch it, it is going like that, right? And I think once it gets right here, I think I start flying like straight. Yeah. But from there, say I want to flip around and see what it's looking at. I can do that. And I can set the keyframe so that it's totally watching the view, right? So I go back. As you can see, it turns and then it's going. But as you can see, like right here, I think, yeah, take a look at that. That's amazing. And set another keyframe, so that's exactly the same. Or you can go nuts. You could say, as from here to here, say you want it to, you know, you want it to look up at the sky. You could totally do that, which is a little crazy. Yeah. So it goes and it starts turning. You know, say you want that to happen faster, you just move it up. It goes up like that, and it stays circular for a while. Make another keyframe, and you flip it back around to the drone. You know, set that keyframe. So now it flips around. So it's pretty insane. You got the flexibility to do what you want with the camera after the fact. So Insta360, on an FPV drone is definitely dope. All right, iFlight Afterburner with the Insta360. This thing could definitely take it and get some amazing 360 shots. Until the anti-gravity drone comes out, you know, I say strap a 360 on a drone and try to get some really cool shots. Until the next flight, good time.